Hey guys, this market update. Let's go, right? Let's get positive again. We've absolutely blown the bears out of the water, absolutely obliterated. They're all short covering. Why would you short an asset that's been going up at like 100% a year for over a decade? It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't short the 200-week moving average. Don't short at absolutely major support. Anyway, we all know that. The game here is to buy Bitcoin consistently over time, especially when it's down and sideways, which it does for like 90-95% of the time, then it re-rates. So I showed you data a few videos ago. If you missed the 10 best days in Bitcoin over the last 11 years, you basically made no returns. You're in it for 11 years for 10 days. And that's where you make the big moves and the big returns. Well, this has been one of those days or weeks. Just a massive re-rating. Everyone loses sight of what they're actually doing here and everything. So the game is dollar cost average, buy consistently, and you win because the long-term run rate is higher than the S&P and the NASDAQ and gold. And everyone can get sidetracked and gold. Wow, gold's gone up. Whoa, gold's gone up. Bitcoin's up like 100% a year for the last decade. So yeah, it's Bitcoin, okay? It's not anything else. Look, your portfolio should look like this white line. Dollar cost average, buy, shut your eyes, long-term time horizon, and it just goes up and up. So this is great news, but look, there's a long way to go. In fact, it's still underperforming this year. We're 15% down on the year to date. There's a long way to go for Bitcoin. We're not overbought, we're not anything. This is a brilliant rejection of all of the negativity of the last year or so. So look, it'll go up, it'll go down, but it has a higher growth rate than the other assets, and it's also very diversified because it's a world money, not an individual stock, which is why you can use it as a bulk of your portfolio, in my opinion. If you do trade Bitcoin, crypto, anything else, bull market starting, let's go, right? Trade it on Bybit, click the link in the description, make a deposit. They'll give up to $30,000 as a deposit bonus if you use the link below. What changed this week then to drive crypto prices higher? Was it the meeting in DC from the crypto execs and the clarity rulemaking? Was it BlackRock issuing that Bitcoin report that basically said, let's try and pump this thing again? Was it this guy, Besant, manipulating the long end of the curve? Yeah, it was all those things together. And ultimately, they're great, but they're inevitable. This is inevitable. There's no questions around this. Fiat currency is a scam. It is an absolute scam. It is designed specifically to debauch and debase and to steal productivity. It's not money. It's a debt system of power and control of resources. That's what it is. You issue it to go to war, to get cheaper resources, right? You issue it to distribute, to buy votes. That's pretty much it. It is a scam. The government issues paper, right? And it says, we're going to sell this paper and we're going to pay you an interest in the paper. Okay, so how do I buy that? You need our paper. Where does our paper come from? Well, the central bank prints it. That's it. The central bank prints the paper. They're on the hook to you to pay you more back of the paper. Where do they get the paper from? The central bank. Now, commercial banks can print some paper, but they're just increasing the debt load and the interest load. How do you get more of the paper? If a bank gives you a $10,000 loan plus interest, where do you get the interest from? They didn't create the interest. It comes from the central bank. The paper is fake. It's a scam. So buy assets, buy Bitcoin, gold, S&P, NASDAQ, anything, your house, trophy assets, football teams, Pikachu cards, anything. It's a scam. So when people argue, is it yield curve control? None of it matters. It's a fake system of printed paper. The only possible thing to do is to keep printing the paper and keep inflating asset prices. It's the only way. It's actually super simple. Like a 5-year-old can understand this. That's fake. They'll keep printing more of it. It's not desirable. Buy assets. What's a recession then? A recession is when everything you want to buy gets cheaper. The whole thing's crazy, right? It's just stupid. Everything's getting cheaper. Disaster. Massive disaster. Like, what can we do about this disaster? It is a disaster because everyone's got debt to service. Where does the paper come from to service the debt? You have to print it. That's it. Commercial banks can't create enough. Commercial banks cannot create enough paper. By the way, the more paper that they issue, the more liabilities on top. Where does the paper ultimately come from? It gets printed out of thin air. Don't hold any of your productivity in that thing. There isn't a single example of any currency going up in value. It can't, because it's designed not to. So look, Bitcoin is volatile, right? Historical 10-year returns and volatility, it's way more volatile. It goes down more and it goes up more. You need the volatility to outperform. Dollar cost average it, just like every other asset, and you've outperformed in terms of historical run rates. By the way, Bitcoin has a big move. All of those comparisons of like where it's underperformed gold and the S&P and the NASDAQ, and then within a 6-month period, it just goes whoop. And all of those comparisons are completely nonsense. This has more volatility and growth than the other assets. There's not too much upside discussing the mechanics of, yield curve control. It's not yield curve control. It's just like a little twist of, issuing on the short end and buying a lot. It's just irrelevant. It doesn't matter, right? A scam's a scam, right? It is a scam. If you want to buy the paper, they need buyers of their paper, right? So they need people to come in and buy their paper. But how do you buy the paper? Well, you need the currency of the country. So where do you get the paper from, right? How do you get the paper? It doesn't grow in the ground. It doesn't grow on trees. It has to be printed, right? The Fed prints it out of thin air, increases liquidity. And they do that on the short end, and then the government borrows on the short end and buys back the long end and manipulates. It just doesn't matter, right? It's all just part of this obfuscation of reality, which is fiat doesn't exist. It has to be printed at the central bank. And that means you can't save in it. Bonds are the scam. Why would you save in bonds? All of that nonsense. You can trade bonds. You can trade bonds to try and make money, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, just buy assets and hold them over time. So that's it. Look, great memes, right? Yellen and Besant, same, right? Because it's the same system. There is no way out. You can't tinker with the interest. You can't tinker with the interest rates or anything. It's literally printing paper to buy your own bonds, inflating prices. That's how it works, right? They're financially repressing markets, which is the same that happened after the Second World War, because it's the same system. There's nothing else to do here. Get out of the bonds, get out of the paper, get into assets. Bitcoin is our generation's gold or housing, right? That's what we're using to protect ourselves, which is what every generation needs. It's a really, really simple trade. Just get on the ride. Do your 10 years of being humble, dollar cost averaging, sitting in some bear markets, knowing that we've got a 100% hit rate here. Short the currency, buy the assets. There is no convincing to be done. The data, the facts are as such. 90% of active fund managers underperform their index. Don't try and actively trade too much. Second, if you miss the 10 best days in Bitcoin or the stock market, you can look at the data, you basically make no returns. Buy, hodl, do your 10 years of service, be humble, right? Stay humble and stack sats. Just know that that's the game. If you try and overtrade, you'll probably lose, and you need to hodl the best assets over time, sit in bear markets, be humble, understand that the game is buying, dollar cost averaging over time and waiting, and then 10 days, in 10 years, you get all your returns. And we know there's a 100% hit rate. No currency has ever gone up in value over time versus assets, because that's not how it works. And we know also that if you hold assets, what happens here is that you price in the debasement of currency and of products and services to innovation. That's it. You need a store of value, right? And Bitcoin is the best. It's just as simple as that. By the way, AI is actually deflating prices, and all of that deflation is going to get ripped away through money printing, because that's the only way to debase the current power of the debt, is you inflate the debt away by making the debt worthless in tomorrow's paper. The only way is to print. So they're going to print. AI is going to debase and make unit prices cheaper of consumer goods and services, so that hopefully no one revolts against the government from inflating everything. But remember, if you don't own assets, then you're getting poorer, because it's the assets that are going up. People don't realize that the assets are going up, and if you're not making more and more to buy those assets, then you're losing big time. Consumer prices staying low is one thing, and that's better than them going higher. But if you're losing out to asset holders, there's still an issue here. Buy slowly, dollar cost average, do your 10 years, be humble, okay? So look, Kramer sold the bottom again. An absolute joke. It's just an absolute joke. Literally sold the bottom. Unbelievable. Literally bottom ticked it. But alongside this extremely 100% inevitable thing here, which is innovation deflates prices, and currency printing will take all of that away and make inflation positive, 100% chance. The other side of that is specifically Crypto tokenization is absolutely real and it's growing. You can see all of the charts here going up and to the right. And these aren't meme coins or any of that nonsense. This is just real users gaining access to financial services that never had it before. And there's literally billions of people that can now download a wallet or Binance or something and own Bitcoin and stocks easily. So this is happening as well. So we're in a great growth industry. I also love AI. Why not? I mean, amazing. And just own it all and get out of fiat. It's as simple as that. Do your 10 years, be humble. That's what I tell myself as well. So if you want to trade or buy Bitcoin, you can buy it through Bybit. Link in description, click that, make a deposit. They'll give you a bonus to trade with up to $30,000. I'm James, this is MoneyZG. Cheers for watching and I'll see you in the next one.